Okay, welcome back and to our second session with the Spot Bootstrap template. Basically, the last tutorial video was about the same stuff you can find in the Planet tutorial and the ProcessWire wiki, and it covered basic usage of fields, templates, and a little bit of the template stuff in the backend. It's the same as this small project walkthrough. And now, and this time, I want to do a little bit more. I want to do repeating stuff. Repeating stuff means everything that is repeated here, from those little things to those things, and okay, those are the same as this. I will come to the menu at the end, maybe, but our first minutes will take time to look at the latest works. I'm starting with those. Okay, so basically latest works is the list of the last three elements from our work list, and every work thing we could call them projects, or I would call them projects, and every project has something like client name, some text, and some tagging here, and of course an image. Right? Okay. We will come to this tagging later. Just for the beginning, we will use just this as a text field with a name and do those stuff later. Okay? So let's start. We will start in the backend of ProcessWire. Basically, we go to Setup and we create a new template, and I'm calling this one Project. Okay? And each project consists of, as we could see, sorry again here, after the title and this field. So I'm adding the image and I'm adding the body for the text. Okay, save this one. Okay, perfect. I'm calling this project. Okay, good. And just for now, I will do a page. I'm just using a basic page and I'm calling this work. Oh, you can do it a good way. We'll create another template, add a new template, and we are calling this one work. And work consists of, yeah, we could again say a headline and a sub-headline. So go to work, and then we'll add a field headline and subheading. Okay, that's all. Okay, I will save this one, back to pages, and I am making a new page called work now with the URL work, and I'm using the work list template. Okay, the headline for work is, yeah, right. So publish this one, and then we go to children, and now we add a new child, and each child will be one of our clients. So now this is the interesting part. We don't actually have a page about each client. We could do this later, but basically the clients are not a page on their own. They are just part of another page, so they are an element inside another page. So we'll add this page, but the output the page project on its own, template project. So I'm calling this one client A. So you can see nice clean URLs, back to ProcessWire. So save, and then a little bit copy pasta. Yeah, where to copy? I'm just using all of this stuff, putting it in here. Is this a list? Is this a list? Is this a list? It's of course not a list. So where is it? No, it's not a list. Okay, and it will just look a little bit different, but okay, we're making a list. And we choose an image, just let me search for it, image. Yep, that is our iPhone. Perfect. Okay, and now this time we'll use a description field as an client. So, okay. Remember this we'll use later. Okay, we go to our first client, go back to work, and we do our other client. Basically, you can do, I'm doing clients here or projects, but you could also do, okay, the same stuff. You could also do this with news. This could be a blog, so I've got blog posts I'm writing, and each blog post has its own image for the header, and yeah, basically I have never, if I have a Tumblr blog, I made like Tumblr blog, so I never have an extra page for each element. I'm just displaying them on a list, so no new page. Okay, done, work. Another client project template, okay. Third image. I'm calling it another description, forget one, okay. And those three all lists. Publish, okay. So what we have now is we have a page / work, and below there are 3 single pages, client A, B, C, with template project. Okay, so what you want to do now is we will build the work page, this one here, and output all child pages of this work page and making this list. After we've done this, we'll go back to the home page and do the three little boxes in the home page. Okay. Yep, that's all in ProcessWire. Going to the code. Okay. The first thing we should do is, okay, we create a new file and we're calling it work.php like the template, and it was too fast. So we have the work.php. And now we're going to our template and searching for, yep, the right one. Yeah, that's great. Here is it. Okay, so opening it with Coda and copying this and pasting it into work.php. But as you might see, this is stupid. This is stupid because we have now the HTML head in our work.php and the same head here, and the same applies to the navigation and basically all stuff that is the same on all pages or most pages. And there are now different approaches to get a solution. You could build your own template engine that populates a string with those header and some stuff. I will use the basic method, the same as in the demo project. I will include the header, so I'm creating a folder called includes, for example, and in includes I'll put a new file and I will call it head.inc, the same as Ryan did with the demo profile. And we will take the one from home because here all of our paths are fixed. So I'm going here, fixed navbar. Okay, this is all we need. This is the top stuff, and I'll put this into a head. Okay, and what we're doing here is we do a PHP include from includes /head.inc. So, okay, this just loads this file into this home of the head template and outputs this stuff here. Okay, look if it worked. Okay, seems to be okay. Okay, everything is here, so this worked. We're doing the same thing for the footer, so basically I'm copying this down to the footer modal. Here, there is the footer. Yep, that's the footer. You could say it's a footer, so calling this one foot. You can also use .php ending. Just in this example, I'm doing it like this. So this will come to a file called food.include. So, okay. And if we did it right, we should now have the same footer here. Okay, perfect. Now the only thing we have to do in our work in PHP is to delete again this stuff here that is repeated. Okay, oops, that was the wrong text. So I want the head include to replace this one, and I want the food include to go after this one. Okay, then if we type in /work, okay, there is it. We'll do the navigation later. If you have all the pages, then it's easier to do it. Okay. So just replacing, I could replace the heading, subheading. Okay, basically we will replace this one, $page headline. Oops, that's one. And we'll replace this one, $page subheading. Okay. Stays the same. Stays the same. Okay, but it's stuff from this page. I'm just reversing everything. Okay, perfect. Okay. So much the basic stuff. Now to the interesting part. We will replace this list with the missing images and stuff here with our data from the ProcessWire backend. Okay, what we're doing is, what are you doing now? I'm searching, okay. Oh guys, what's this? But if I'm seeing this right, this is a single element that needs to be repeated. So I can delete the other two here, until here, okay. And we should only see a single one here, okay. So what we're going to do is we will search for all the child pages of the work page and output them into this HTML code, okay. So I'm starting here and I'm doing this a bad way, PHP style, so excuse me. So for each dollar, and as if you learned in the last tutorial, we have the $page, and this page has children, and now we have page array, and yeah, we basically want these children of this page. So we have a page, and now we have multiple pages and children, and we will go to through each child. I'm calling it $C. Okay. And this is some kind of special syntax. There are endless ways to do it. Okay. What we're doing here is we are now looking for the actual page of the children and output it as $C. Looking here, we should see 3 things or an error message. 1, 2, 3, perfect. Okay, the problem of the last line, but so far so good. So what is this doing? It is looping 3 times through this, and for each child ring it is doing this. So just replace this one with the children's title and the description with the actual, sorry, wrong key, with the $children, and now we can use $C, same as a page, $C body. And we see client A, client B, client C. Okay? This is a page. It's a page array. It contains multiple pages. And if you go to a page array, each item from this page array is a page. So $C is a page, like $page. And a page has, as we can see in the cheat sheet, those methods for those fields. So with this little code, you can do everything everything that's often asked in the forums. You could do a news site, you could do a blog, a gallery, or some slider. You basically take items, repeating items, loop through them, and for each one you output this stuff. It's not a page, it's just an element I'm using. Okay? And now just repeat to output the image, and the image part is actually pretty cool because ProcessWire provides some cool image functionality. What we're doing here is $C, and we have a field image. And if you do this, we'll only get the image object. We want the image URL, so this will give us the image URL, and we'll use in the description of the image as the alternative tag for the happy Google bot. Okay, save it and ta-da! What? Okay. As you can see now, those images are served by ProcessWire. If we inspect the path in a new tab, for example, you will see the image is automatically uploaded to the site assets folder in the folder called files. This is the ID of the page, and here's our image. If we move the page, those paths will be automatically correct, and yeah, that's it. You could build a new system, a blog, or whatever you want by using this technique. Okay, I will go back to the home page. So just did goddamn navigation. I'm going back to the home page, and what I'm doing now is I will replace this image in the we save the images. We'll place this image in the background here. And by doing this, I'm going to the home template, searching for the image, and the image is in the CSS. Okay. We can't output PHP in a CSS file, so I'm searching its header wrap. Okay. Going to CSS. Searching for this one to. Okay, I'm searching this one. Doing it out here, going to home, and we'll do inline style. So style, and now we're doing the same thing as before. We will correct this URL. So what we are doing is we will $page. Then we have the head image, and we could now do this one, output URL. But if our user uploads an image with 2000 pixels high, we just want another size of the image. We can now use the ProcessWire file functions. And I'm saying please do it with height, and this image is 500 pixel height, so H500 URL. Okay, reload the page, and okay, you can see its images got a little bit smaller. What's more important beside this failed experiment? If you look at the URL now for the image, you can see following again site, assets, files, home is ID1, header BG, and now ProcessWire created another version of this image with 500 pixel height, and it corrected the width of the image according to the aspect ratio of the image. If I remove this from URL, I'm getting the original 1500 per 1700 pixel file. So we always want a file this size. So if a user uploads a larger file, it will be automatically shrink towards this one. So what we are doing now is we're using the size function, and we are saying 1050 700 URL. Okay. And now we are getting the same image again, but this time in the version of 1500 per 700 pixel. This is useful if you want to kind of thumbnails, if you want to just output any image and you don't want to the user cannot expect the user to upload the exact dimensions. Then you can create those thumbnails or versions with ProcessWire. ProcessWire will automatically sharpen those images. It will automatically look for the aspect ratio and it will try to fit it into your given size. And you can configure this behavior in the config file of ProcessWire, or if you want to know more, just go to the ProcessWire API page and look at the image field. There are a bunch of options you can do, but I think they are really good explained here. I'm looking for field types and yeah, images. Okay. Okay. Back to our example. This image is also now output by ProcessWire and not taken from the site templates directory. What we want to do now is we will display our latest work here. So searching for this one, there is the latest work. We will keep this one static, so the user cannot change this part, or our client can change it. If you want to change it, make a field about it. And I'm seeing this is basically repeated, so he's repeating this, so I'm going to delete this too. What I'm doing now is again, I'm saying for each. So, and now I will use another selector to find the page I want, because I cannot say page children. If I say page children, it will take the work page and not the clients or our projects. So what I'm doing is I will say door pages. That means all pages in our whole ProcessWire system. It's page array, and I can find a page inside this. So I'm doing this to find all pages with a template. The template is project. Okay. So what I'm doing here, I'm searching through all pages in ProcessWire, and I only want to find the ones with the template equals project, taking those as C. Don't forget the stupid. Okay, and output then. So if we do this, we will see we have again 3 images, but we have 3 and not 4 or 2. What we do now, we can expand this selector here. So what we're doing is now we're saying limit 3. So if we have more than 4 clients, we'll only get 3 here. Let's try this. Work. We're making a new child page, calling client D. It's a project. Now I need an image, an image. There we go. Okay, asset, images. I will use first one again. Goddamn stupid Mac, please. Whatever isn't working now, I'm not sure about it. Okay, that's the same for here. Yes, this one. Okay. Okay. So here we'll have exactly 3 images, and if we go to work, we will see 1, 2, 4. Okay. Good. So same stuff again. We will go here and say $$C image URL, and then we'll get the image. Yep, the 3 images. This time again output by ProcessWire, and we could now also say the link goes to $. Okay, the link goes to, and that's funny, it goes to $pages. Get means find is for finding pages, so I'm getting a page array as a return, multiple pages. If I'm saying get, I only want a specific page. In this case, I want to get /work, and I want a URL of work. I hope it got this. So this one, okay. And now all of those 3 will link to work. We could also do something like jump links here or anchors, and to go to the page we want. Okay. Okay, back to the home page. Okay, so I'm just looking how long we record this session. I'm not sure. Okay. If you don't want to use a whole page, so for example, you will be using those images later on the work page. But if you don't use this content again later and you only wanted a 1 page, multiple repeated elements, then you can use the repeater field. The repeater field is basically a page inside a page, but without modifying the page tree. So let me show it to you. We go to setup, and we'll make a new field, and we call this field, in this case, columns, because we want to do those 3 columns. You see here those 3 columns, and those 3 columns only appear here on this home page. So we don't need pages, we only need them on the home page, and that's why I'm using repeater, and also I'm using it as an example. So okay. Repeater is not installed by default, so you have to go to modules, search for the repeater. It's shipped with ProcessWire but not installed, so you have to search for it and install it. Usually I've done this in my personal profile, so sorry. Okay, it's installed. Now I'm going to fields, and I can add a field called columns. Okay, and there it is. Okay, a little bit more specific. 3 columns, save. And as you can read here, we now have to add fields to this repeater. So basically, this repeater is like a page template. And we have to add fields. So I'm adding a title field and I'm adding a body field and press save. So we have this is a title, this is the body. Just looking at those icons, how we can do those ones. Okay. We need another field and I'm okay. To output those icons, we need a field called icon because I need to output an icon string that a user can select. So I'm calling this one icon. I'm going to page fields. By the way, please try the latest ProcessWire dev branch or ProcessWire 2.4, and there you can find the new and really improved admin backend for ProcessWire, and you are faster with it. Really faster because you have drop downs. You can quick access some file fields and templates, and I really like it. And I'm just doing this with the current production version for the tutorial. So that's our icon. I'm putting it up here, pressing save, and now we'll add this field to our home template. So I'm adding the field columns and it should come right here. That's okay. On another note, you can also change the appearance here, so I'm saying this 50% and this one is 50%. Press save. Add image. Okay, save. Okay, and now we'll go to our home. Press edit, and I will see a repeater. You see 3 columns. And now I can add items inside this page. So only use it if you have content that only appears once or it's small content. Okay. For example, a slider could be something like this. And I have to go back here, and this is probably FH heart. Okay, FH means heart. The title is design. Okay, and just put this here and call it design. And another item, and you can see repeating those fields here. FR laptop, FH laptop, and okay, FH laptop, and it's bootstrap. Okay. Another example. I'm just using this text again. Okay, should have turned off Facebook. And another one, I'm calling this one FH trophy. Okay. That's the same. Okay, so now we have something like little pages inside this repeater 3 times, and we hit save. So we save the page, and now we'll modify the template here. So again, we're looking here. Those are those 3. Okay, I'll just delete those because I want to repeat this one. Okay, what I'm doing now, again, for each dollar page, and then now I'm calling it columns, and columns is like dollar page children a page array or a wire array, so I can access the childs, and calling this one $call and ending the for each. So, and I'm putting And as you can see, you don't have to output something that the user reads. You could also output stuff in your HTML. Call icon. Okay, this one is $call title, and this one is $call body. Okay, saving and hoping that everything worked. Okay. Another example, random text here. So basically this is now output by ProcessWire. And yeah, this is everything we need for creating everything or most of the stuff you can see you can build with ProcessWire. So repeaters for stuff you only use once, or little stuff inside pages like here. But also use pages if you don't actually want to create pages, but just as elements for other stuff like block entries or a gallery image, or even work stuff like this one here. Okay, thank you for listening. If you have any question, head to the ProcessWire forums, and thank you.